Look, y'all. Every fucking day, my baby daddy come here with one fucking meal for my child. But I have three other kids. We have one kid together, but he only want to come and bring one thing to McDonald's. But what about my other kids? How come you can't feed my other kids McDonald's though? Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there he go, and I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't.
Yo, welcome everybody.
People,
What's up, Blunt?
people. Yo, what up? What up?
All right, guys. So, what was it? The rating, the disclaimer. If you guys missed it, this show's gonna be pretty. It's gonna get kind of dirty. We got kids. If you're one of our people that like to watch a show at home with the fam and the children, you might want to. Well, we'll let you know when the time comes, right? When we get to that part, we'll let you guys know. So if you have kids,
Bring your kids.
yeah, and you'll hear that. You'll hear Blunt say that before we get to that second segment. That's when you take your kids out. All right, you've been warned. You've been warned. And if you have what do you call it, a weak stomach, maybe you also want to skip on it. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Blunt, what's going on? What's new? What's good?
Ain't nothing over here. Same old crap over here.
Same old crap.
Same old crap.
But you good?
Yeah.
Nah, that's what matters.
Hanging in there.
All right, all right. So, as you just saw that video that started it all, we spoke about it yesterday. Blunt brought it up yesterday when we were doing our little pre-show. But before we get that, I just want to get this out of the way real quick. I had to think about it, and I was advised on it. You know, I mentioned yesterday something about me being in hot water with my employer. I'm taking advice, and right now I cannot talk about it. I've been told it's best not to bring it up right now because talking about it, I might bring something, I might slip something I shouldn't. And because I can't talk about it yet, I just rather just leave it alone. And as soon as this, I'll get through whatever it is that I'm getting through, we'll bring it back to you, give you all the details, along with other stuff that we want to talk about that connects with that. All right. So with that said, Blunt, take it away because you came up with this crazy video. So set it up
The
and
video's
let's
been
go.
all over social media. So, like I said, it's been all over social media, and it's just kind of got to weigh in on it. Like everybody's talking about it, and it's just a situation that is is baffling to see the conversation that's going on between us. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a couple lady who filmed her baby daddy coming in bringing in food for his child, McDonald's specifically, and she claims that he brings the child food every day, which is not the problem. The problem is she has three other children, and he's only the father of one, so he only brings the food for one. And she's upset about it because she's like, he only comes with food for one, that he needs to start bringing food for the other ones, or don't bring no food at all. So she she's claiming to put him on blast because she says in the video she says that he's everybody claims he's such a good father. She wants to expose him for not being a good father because he only brings food for one. So that sparked a big issue on social media. And it's funny because you can see how people, how different people are when it comes to social issues. And uh, where I stand is basically as far as morally, he morally should bring all the kids food. If he's going to bring one kid food, he should bring all the kids food. But that's just morally. He's under no obligation to bring it. And the way she's acting in the video is like she expects him to do that all the time. And I just think that's completely um, delusional. You know, I feel like he's responsible for his one child, and that's who he should be responsible for. Now, he even offered in the video because she said, he has siblings. You know, she's not 100% wrong. But she's not right. Her approach is just completely wrong. He does have this. The kid does have siblings there, so you don't want him to be the only one with the food. So he's like, all right, so bring him out, and I'll feed him in the car, or sit him in another room or something. She's like, no. If you can't bring them all food, then don't bring none. And it's like you can't do that. That's just wrong.
So the question we
That's
have here would be: should a man be responsible for children that are not his? What was that? Okay, I heard
yeah.
hearing something. Yeah, okay, there. Do you have to provide for all the kids if you only co-parent one? Yeah. So, folks, just feel free to comment how you feel about it.
Put your comments in.
I I feel like this video, like she put herself in blast of showing the kind of woman she is. At first, I was like, you know what? Maybe like I try to put myself in a situation. I was once with someone who had another child, and I was close. It was very close to the child, where the child thought of me as the dad. So in that situation, if I'm going to bring food to mine and have that closeness with her, and we are at peace, but here's for so and so also. But how she's acting, she's kind of telling him that he has to bring for all the kids, even if they're not his, and she is taking it to like a whole level, like if that's his responsibility. You have mentioned Blunt, and after I saw the video where he was even asking her, oh, let me bring the kid to the car. So it seems like he doesn't even have um, rights to see his kid.
Well, she denied it to him.
She what?
So even if he did have rights, she told him no. She
Yeah, but
told him
that's just
he
gonna
even
be wrong,
said to
huh?
her, he even said to her, um, what did he say? Um, you oh god, I forgot what the fuck he said. He said something to her that was crazy. Because he asked him, he said, you could bring the kid out.
Hmm.
He said, I'll sit the kid, I'll sit him in the car by himself, or you could separate him and put him in a different room. So he
Yeah.
said to her, you know, if you had one or two other kids, then, maybe I might do it for you. But you have three other kids. She said, where's their daddies at? She said, where are their daddies at? When he asked her, where's their daddy at, you didn't hear anything.
Mm.
He's like, those are your kids. Like, I bring him food every day. Why are you not feeding him? Where are their daddies at? No answer. And she's like, no, but you can't bring that. And then the kicker for me, which really, I mean, you said a couple of things too, like if they were on good terms and stuff like that, then
Yes,
no
if they were on
problem.
good terms.
You can see that they're not, right?
Mm-mm.
They're not on good terms. Um, uh, and the fact that McDonald's, what it costs for one kid? Maybe about $10 for one kid.
A
Or
meal.
a Happy Meal, like ten
I
dollars
keep
for one
hearing like
kid.
an echo.
I don't know. I don't hear
My
nothing yet.
echo. Every time I talk, I hear it. Okay. Yeah, it's like what, like $4 maybe for like yeah, for just a burger with small fries and a drink. About $5. Some
So
McDonald's
to
could
do
be
that
maybe
five
six.
times, do it. He does it. He say he does it every day. I don't know if he does it every day, but let's say he does it every day.
Well, she didn't say no in the video because she could have said no, you don't. So she didn't.
She said it. She said he brings it. She said he brings the food every day.
Okay.
And he brings the food every day. So it's like, okay, so you know he brings food every day. So
And then you see what he said. He asked um I said when he asked her the kids didn't eat, and she's like, I don't get my food stamps till the 7th or the 11th, something like that. So I'm like, damn, so you tell me these kids that can't eat until she gets her stamps?
her stamps on the first she said the 7th, then she said the 11th.
Yeah.
Said she don't get her stamps to the 7th, and then she changed it to the 11th. So her main
So what does
Morales
that
says it's
mean? Then
lame that the
the
guy
other kids
won't
don't
bring the
eat?
other kids food. Yes, I don't know. Her main says it's lame that the guy won't bring the other kids food and not do the others. What? Won't bring the other kids food and not to do the other food. They both trash. You can read that comment. I can't.
Yeah.
Not to do, not to do the others food. It's bad. Yeah, she should cook. I mean, this is a case of she's blaming. The problem is she's blaming him for not bringing food for kids that's not his. He's not responsible for those other kids. She's making it seem like he's responsible. If she would have asked that dude nicely, I think he would have done it. I mean, you can't expect him to do it every day. I think at some point you just say, fuck McDonald's, let's go to the fucking grocery store and buy a pack of meat and some rice or
Hmm.
some, and stock her fridge for the week instead of spending that McDonald's money so
But
that you
playing
know that
devil's
all the
advocate,
kids.
why is my sounding like that? It's really bad, my sound. Playing devil's advocate, what if she's going through something, that we don't see in the video? Maybe she's just stressed out. Maybe she's having problems with the other baby daddies.
Right. So why
You
pick on the
know,
one dude that's doing the work?
the
That's my
one that,
problem.
yeah,
Why
it is a
pick on the
problem.
guy who's actually doing what he's supposed to do?
Maybe
He
she's
don't
going
seem to
through a
be the
very hard
problem. The
time.
other kids are not eating.
Yeah,
The other kids are not eating. So where are they? And it seems like there's more than one other daddy in the picture. So where they at? Where are they at? Why are you getting on this guy? He's the one consistent dude that's coming through to feed his kid.
I'm thinking the one thing maybe people that might know this woman is maybe reach out to her too, because the truth is we don't know what she might be going through to the point that she wants to do this, like you said, to the one guy that's trying to do something for his own son. Because again, we can't tell what goes on in people's minds and people's homes. We don't know
Well,
if this
I'm
kid's
gonna tell
just
you
like
like
driving her
this. That was not
crazy.
the right way to go about it. What she
No,
did was
definitely
put
not.
herself on blast,
Definitely
and,
not. I
and,
mean,
and
she
you
she's
just
making
you just
herself
took
look bad.
away. I mean, for those fathers out there that take care of their kids, they are fuming right now looking at that because they have to go through that. This is like exposing those bad mothers out there. I'm not saying that this is what it is, but this is what it's coming across as. And of course, the only ones who really getting affected is the kids behind all this. The kids are the ones that's suffering because, like I said, I understand her point that the kids is the only kid that's getting fed out of the group, and that's not right. That's not right.
All right.
But that's not his responsibility neither. Morally, he should have been like, yo. I can't keep bringing my son and them motherfuckers they not eating. Let me bring them something more. Let me bring in a piece of pie. At least all of them can eat. Or let me go take a shopping for the week so they can all eat. But it's not his responsibility to do it all the time. And she's like, yo, she put him on blast. Like at that point, we going to court behind that shit. I'm not. You just and then you see what happened at the end, right? She took the food and threw it. She took
Now
the
I'm
food and
wondering
threw
if
it.
if he's even gone to court for this.
It's just crazy.
I'm having some
Yeah,
issues over
I
here with
mean,
this thing.
bad mothers and bad. I mean, I can say it right. Bad mothers and bad motherfuckers, and the kids get done bad. Exactly, exactly. So there was a post from the lady. She had a response because the video went viral.
Yeah.
Video went viral, and it's gone viral. It even flooded over to Facebook where you see it on Facebook and a world star and all that stuff. And she's defending her actions and saying, she's going to stand on her ground, and that if he can't come with food for all of them, then he shouldn't come with food for none of them. And she said she's going to stand her ground.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where
Now
she's
I'm
standing.
wondering. Now I'm wondering if she even gets help from the other dads. Child support.
There's so many rumors going out there that
Yeah.
I mean,
Because for her to bring up the fact that she doesn't get her stamps till she didn't get them yet, that shows me that the other dads I'm not giving anything. So she
that,
might not be doing the right thing either. I mean, take them to court if she knows who the parents, the dads are.
well, she's getting assistance for 4 kids. I don't know how
Okay,
much that is, but that's a lot of money, ain't it?
I think
Right?
so.
For
It's
four
a chunk.
kids,
It's a big
so she
chunk.
should have that. That house should be stocked full of food, right? But people were getting on her because her nails were done, her hair was done, she's looking fabulous. It was
Hmm.
like, yeah, your hair looks good for your kids to be hungry. Your nails look good for your kids to be hungry. Right? They was getting on her about that.
I'm just wondering if what do you call
EBT
child
is like the
welfare
lotto.
would go visit her for that, to check up
EBT
on
is
these
like the
kids.
lotto by her name.
It's like Lotto.
What up, Rob? So yeah, and then there's another video out now that I saw today. I saw it today. Man. They're saying that the
About the
whole
same thing?
thing. No, they're saying that the whole thing is a hoax, and it's supposed to be a picture of her and the guy together smiling,
Really?
saying that the whole thing was just a setup.
If it is, they did very good.
If it is a setup, I mean, even it's still I'm not mad at that at all.
I mean,
I'm not mad at it at all
there's still true life stories like this.
because I mean, it sparks up a good conversation. Even though
Hmm.
some of the people, I just don't understand their logic behind what they're saying. Honestly, I've seen people say, "Oh, the girl is 100% right and he's wrong." How is he wrong? How
And
is
it's
he
what mostly
wrong?
women saying this.
Man, women.
But there's something she said. Remember, she says, well, you knew what you were getting into.
Right. You knew what you was getting into when you
So
had the kid with me.
yeah, like he knew that she had other kids. But does that mean that because she's getting with him that he automatically has to take care of all of them? I mean, are they even? They're not even married.
No, they don't even.
They're even
And
married.
the video that she put out as a response to the public um, going after her, she says that they used to be together, but they're no longer together, and that when they were together, he used to do that for all of them. But now they're not together. He only does it for his son.
Okay.
It's like, okay, well, I mean,
I mean, but if he was close to the kids, then that would be fucked up to just pull away from the children. If he was with her and the kids were loving him, and he was hanging out with the kids and whatever, and now they're not together. You
But that
still
just
owe
goes to
it,
show
but you
you.
still owe to the kids. You still have to have that closeness. You just don't walk away and not care about the kids. I mean, whatever problems you have with the woman, you shouldn't, because the truth is, the kids are the ones that are hurting. And that,
Yeah,
especially
that's
after
true.
you said they were together at one time. So if they were together, that means that they had some kind of a bond with the kids. I doubt that he just walked in to pat the little boy in the head and go to her and then just leave the house and be out and not say nothing to the kids. I if they were together, I'm sure they had to have
It's
something.
so much riding on that. It's the situation that happened between them. But you
But again, don't take it on the kids.
you can't you don't know the way they broke up, why they broke up, or For me, honestly, um, if I meet a female and she introduces me to her kid right away, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. You shouldn't be meeting nobody's kid in the beginning of the relationship. It
Oh
should
no,
be a while
that's for
before
sure.
you meet
Yeah,
somebody's kid. You
sure.
know.
Yeah, because
So
yeah, there's definitely a red flag. You have to get to know the person, especially for the woman. The woman has to be careful who they bring around their kids. So there has to be maybe months, before
right, because you
you.
don't know how where that relationship is going. You don't want to be introducing your kids to all these men coming in and out their life.
Hmm.
That it just doesn't look good at all. I mean, we see stuff like that too. We may not speak on issues like that, but we peep that. Just guys, we be like, I met
Hmm.
that bitch kid this morning. We just met yesterday. Yeah, I ain't fucking with her.
Yeah,
That's that.
she's
That's
trying
not.
to wrap her
Yeah,
hand
she's
around you
moving
real
too
quick.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's moving too fast. No, that's not a
Sometimes there's
good
just
look.
desperation. Sometimes it just makes you do crazy things.
No, but then you
Try.
have women that use their child as pawns.
Yeah.
And I've seen that firsthand, how some women will use their child as a pawn in the game. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
You
They
see what her
start.
man said? Call the dude Theo. Theo! Everybody's Theo.
Unreal.
Oh man. And that's the best part about this. So even if what they did was fake, it was a scam or whatever, I just like that it got a conversation going on real issues. But this is a real issue, whether they want to admit it or not. And there's a lot of people who have to deal with this shit on real life basis.
I see
Yeah,
what Norman is saying.
yeah, yeah. All right, so
I'll throw that up there real
yeah,
quick.
yeah. You
Any
let
man that
any
gets
man,
involved with a woman with children is a package deal. I am
yeah,
old school. Yeah. Yeah. I've been there myself.
yeah, yeah. I got you, Pre. hmm 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 But did you see the video, Supreme? But I know you, son, and I know exactly what you'll say. I know what you'll
Yeah.
say. You
It
saw
all
the
depends
video
on
of how
how
she was
the,
acting.
it all depends on how it all started. It all depends on how they got together, how it all started. But I still,
Yeah. All right, Preem. I'm gonna send you the video. I'm gonna send you the video. You watch the video and then come back and tell me if you
well, yeah,
how you
just
feel. How,
rewind this to the beginning,
no,
and then
because
come
you got
back.
to watch the whole video. You got to watch the whole
Yeah.
video. Matter of
Mm.
fact, do I have it? Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna send it to you real quick. This shit is crazy.
Can we put the link in here for those that may want to
Um,
watch it?
the whole
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, like a link
I could put it
on the
yeah, I think
comments.
yeah.
Yeah, but that really gets both sides heated for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Both
It
sides
def-
heated. I try to see both sides, and again, then I start seeing the side that we don't see, that we don't know her side. What got her to that point? What kind of issues? mental issues she might be going through right now. You know, being a single parent is really not an easy task. You know, and we're talking about 4 kids. You know, I mean, he might be like, "Oh, where the other daddies at?" But you have to look her
That,
side
I'm
too. But yeah, she did go about it the wrong way. We don't know how long how long did it take to escalate to this point. Like in the beginning of the video, like she knows. That's another point why maybe people are saying that it's fixed, because she's coming with a car and right away she's saying, "I bet you he only got one bag for his kid."
well,
You
she
know,
said she's gonna put him. The whole video was intent to put him on blast. The whole video was her intention to put him on blast. And she said, "Look," and it's because people, according to her, people say that he's a good daddy. So she wanted to
according to
make
who?
him look bad to her.
People say he's a good
So
dad.
people saying that he's a good daddy. She's like, no, I'm going to show him that he's not, because he's only bringing food for one kid. But that's his kid.
The
That's
whole
his kid.
this
He's
whole
bringing
problem
food.
will be solved if she just lets him pick up his son. Hey, listen, tomorrow I'm gonna pick up my son by 11, 12 o'clock. I'm gonna go take him to the park, and not say nothing else. Then go take him to eat. I mean, the kid might come home later and say, "I had McDonald's. Daddy took me to McDonald's." But whatever. That's
Come
after
back
the
with a
fact.
toy.
Yeah,
Come back with his toy and shit. That's what
yeah.
it
But
is.
if he
My
doesn't have a
whole
right,
thing with
he
the
should go to court.
whole,
They both should go to court. There's no way
my,
the children are the ones suffering,
it's definitely,
basically.
definitely going to court. Definitely going to court because after she took the food and threw it, there's no way I'm coming back with food. There's no way I'm coming back because now, unless I see him eat that food, I'm gonna think that you're throwing the food out every time I bring it.
Yeah.
So you're
And is
not.
he
I'm
paying
not
child
bringing you
support?
nothing.
That's another question. Is he giving her money, or is he just stopping by and giving him food and that's it? Because he also
I
has
don't
that
know. I don't know what the
responsibility
deal is.
to give the mom some food for
Hmm.
some money for the kid. If anything, maybe that way she will be more quiet. You know.
I,
Again, and also
and
we
he's
don't
not the
know
only one. Then,
his
then where's the
situation.
rest of them? Where's the rest of them?
Who knows? Maybe
Why
they
are you
are giving
picking
her
on him?
money. She just keeps it hush. Maybe
They
she's
ain't giving
also
her
not
money
saying
because
it.
if they were giving her money, she would be complaining about the mother kids not eating.
Yeah, true,
They
true.
ain't giving her shit, but she
Man,
would be
this is
complaining.
some story.
Well, this is real. It's a real life. Like, what is this? What is the? I think people are mixing up morality with obligations.
Hmm.
You know, morally, he should be supplying those kids with food, all of them. If he's going to bring for one, he should bring all.
Or
He
not
doesn't have
bring
to
any
do
of
it
them.
every day.
Hmm.
He doesn't have to do it every day. Like I guess she's asking him to do it. He even said in the video, if you had one or two, maybe I would do it. But you got three other kids. Where's their daddies? That's what he said. Where's their daddies? It is true. Where they at? Why are you picking on him? This is the one that's coming. And then don't give the kid the food, throw the shit away
Yeah,
right in front of you.
that's being
No,
spiteful.
no, we're going to court. We're
It's a
going to court.
lot.
And she's talking about that's petty. Who's being petty here?
Yeah, she calls him dumb.
Who's
She
being
calls him.
petty? If he's so there's people saying that he's doing that and he's wrong because he know that what he's doing is wrong. That he knows that those kids are going to be fighting for the food and stuff like that. Know that what he do, like he's planned this. This is something that he thought out and said, "I'm just going to give them food. They can be mad all they want."
Mm.
Is that really his intention? How do we know what his intentions are?
I think he legit just wants to take care of his one child.
I think he just brings his child food.
Man, who knows what
I
she
know
told
we.
them in the past without for them to
I don't
break
think we're
up.
that complicated where we want to be manipulative towards our baby's mamas. Especially if you knew that she had kids before, you ain't thinking about nothing serious, bro. If you are, it might be something fleeting. You might have jumped in it thinking, yeah, you know what, I can wife this, and then after about a minute or two, you're like, yeah, nope, look at that. It's just gonna
Which
be a
could be
baby
what
mama.
the other three did too.
They probably sitting at home laughing at this shit.
That's I do have a little soft spot for her and her situation too. Like she didn't think it through. She didn't
Well,
think
she
it
thought it
through.
through.
She's
She
definitely
thought it through.
upset.
That
Yeah,
she
no, I
is.
don't think she thought it through. I just think that she has some kind of anger issue. Maybe the anger comes from the other dads,
That
and
shit was
and and
premeditated. She
and
took the camera out
she took it
beforehand.
on
She
this guy.
explained everything, and she did exactly what she wanted to do. That was premeditated. She knew exactly what she was doing, except she thought it would. She thought that the world would be on her side,
Mm.
and it backfired.
Well, it definitely
Like,
backfired,
no,
but
no. If you would have asked him nicely, and then he said no, and only came around and just to bring his son food, then yeah, you have a case. But you demanded that he bring your other kids food. That's not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly. That's not. No. Nope.
yeah.
And
So we could.
it, and it would be a big deal every time you come through. Just give us, feed the whole tribe. That means he got to cut. He probably cut down coming down from every day.
Dude, he should have
You know,
just gotten a 10-piece nugget meal, which is which works too. Or
you
hey,
get a 20
KFC,
piece. It's
man.
four of them. It's four kids, right? Two, four,
Yeah.
6, 8. Get a 20-piece meal.
Or just get the nuggets, a 20-piece nugget. Say, look, I got nuggets for the kids. You get them
Yeah.
something to drink.
Split. Get
Yeah,
a
I mean,
20-piece meal.
he
20
could have
piece
worked
meal.
it.
You
He
get
could have done it different too, because it is again, it is. Just think about it. She's gonna
he
walk in
could have done
there
it.
and give the one kid the meal, and the other three kids, they don't know. They don't know any better. We don't even know how old they are. They might be really young, and little kids, they don't know. They're
She
gonna
went
be
about
like,
it wrong.
huh?
She went about it wrong, man.
Yeah.
She's wrong. She's
So
strong and
we
wrong.
could go back and forth with this. We folks just drop your comments. Let us know how you feel about it.
She's strong and wrong. I'm with the strong and wrong crowd.
Mm,
She's strong and wrong.
it's strong.
It's crazy if it's a hoax, though. It's the greatest hoax of all time.
It'll come out. It'll probably come out. But still, like we said before, this is stuff that really happens. True stories. This shit probably really happening somewhere else for real. So, Blunt, you want to throw the before we move on? What do you call it? It's been so long, I forgot what it is. Our the promotion. You got a promotion we could throw up there?
What,
And
YouTube?
yeah. Oh no, the other thing. The merch.
Oh,
You want to throw the merch? And we're gonna come back with something very different.
this one? That one?
No, that's not it.
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
George, new designs on the
Thanks for
way.
sharing that. Thanks for sharing that.
What a Facebook user.
Facebook user, letting you know this for you guys to have your profile and your picture show. You got to go to streamyard.com/Facebook and you get permission because Facebook does not let this program post um, personal stuff on pages, on groups. Is it on groups? On groups, I don't know which one it is. Either on groups or pages is not allowed. So in order for you to have your profile picture and your name come up, you have to go into streamyard.com/Facebook, get permission, and then every time you come on, we'll get to see who you are, and we'll, you know, that way we know who the heck you are,
I
who's
ain't got no
commenting.
door.
Yeah, it's not that difficult. So Blunt, okay, this is the part, Blunt. This is the part,
What?
Blunt.
Yeah. Well,
This is where you say that part. This is where we're going.
better not bring your kids.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna talk about something that seen online. Now, take this with a grain of salt, I guess. What we're about to talk about might be real, maybe not. I was trying to search more into it. It might be fake, but I have a feeling that this is done somewhere. Yeah, get the kids out. So Blunt, let me first let's start by asking you this. Um, when you hear the word hot pocket, what
Hot
comes,
pocket.
right?
Like commercial. Hot
Yeah.
pocket.
How about Alabama hot pocket?
Never heard of it.
Alabama hot pocket. You seen that? You seen that? Anybody caught that? So anyway, this is crazy. This is what I guess some groups of people do to have fun. It's not. Well, you gotta, you gotta. Oh my god, this is gonna be very sexual, guys, very dirty. So, if some of you already know about this, I know I just heard about this, and this has been online for I believe since 2000, early 2000s, man. When I was looking up and saw this. Now, hold up. I was not looking it up. This was actually, see, I almost forgot where I got it from. Some TikTok. You know those TikToks where they say, whatever you do, don't Google this. Such as this one, which you guys could check out. With the Google, it says, don't Google what chainsaws were first created for. Well, that's one of them. So you guys could go and Google what was the chainsaw created for. And so this was one of those things that's on TikTok that said, whatever you do, don't Google Alabama Hot Pocket. And I went and did it. What's an Alabama Hot Pocket? Ready? They misspelled separating.
Read it out.
The art of separating the vagina lips and taking a shat inside and possibly having sex with it afterwards. Which means when I guess you pull her legs up or something, and you sit over her, you plop one right on her, and then climb aboard and yo, is that sick or what? Now again, I don't know if this is real,
They got a
but
name for it, so it's gotta be real.
yeah, it's done somewhere. And I have a
Somebody
feeling
did
I
it.
know what kind of people do this, but
What kind of
uh,
people doing it?
as we go along, as we go along, you're gonna know. As we go along with the next one, you're
I don't
definitely gonna
know.
know what I
Sound
think.
like something that Hermaine might be doing.
The
Hermaine?
who?
Hermaine? Herman?
Hermie. Hermie?
Herman?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that. But that's kind of sick, folks. Do you think that's sick? Have you ever heard about this? Have you ever heard about the Alabama Hot Pocket?
Never heard of that shit. That's disgusting.
I don't know what. I mean, you've heard of people that throw up on each other. You've seen that, right? That's been a few
Gosh.
years ago, which was gross. I forgot what they call that. But you basically you get it involved in with the other partner and your
If I see
fingers in your
somebody
mouth.
throwing up, I'm throwing up.
It's something
Sure.
vile. Like I would say it's called, and it's like the vial comes out. It's not like food throw up. It's like some kind of a vial, and they get off on that shit. And I guess they get off on this thing, and then they have something else.
Ugh.
What do you think about it when you hear the word Klondike bar
What would you do for a
or
Klondike
Klondike
bar?
bar, right? Don't you wish we were just going to be talking about a Klondike bar? No, this is called the Kentucky Klondike bar.
She.
Kentucky. What is that? Oh, that's the act of freezing a bowel movement and sexually penetrating another with a frozen bowel movement.
Oh gosh.
Huh? So
What is this
basically,
fascination with shit?
uh, so you take a dump, big chunk, and you free. Can you imagine putting that in the freezer too, yo?
Put it
You put that in the
next to the cold
freezer,
beer.
and then you take that chunk, and you're gonna use it like what, like a strap on? I mean, what kind of people think about this? Kentucky, Kentucky Klondike bar. Folks, are you grossed out yet?
I think that the name gives it away.
Mm, you
People in
think?
Kentucky. What's going on, Kentucky? That's what we doing
Oh
out
my
there in
god.
Kentucky.
Good thing they don't call it
This
a
is what we doing
Brooklyn
out there.
Klondike bar.
Uh,
Kentucky Klondike bar. Yeah, so as if that's not sick enough, guys, because this is sick. Uh, And I was planning, we
what
were
part of
planning just,
TikTok is that?
hmm?
What part of TikTok is that?
I don't know. I don't know. I just scrolled, bro. I just, just came about it. You didn't see that one yet? You didn't see
No.
that one where it says, do not Google whatever you do, do not Google
I
this?
see some of them. I think I might have saw the chainsaw one.
The
Um,
chainsaw one is a little sick, too.
there was one about a space movie. I don't know what
Oh,
it was.
yeah, you know what it is.
It was something
You
about a space movie. I forgot the name of what it was exactly, but it was fucking retarded.
you want to
It's
Google
like, don't
that.
go look up the name of this space movie '99 or something like
The
that.
the best movie of whatever year it was, something like, yeah.
I was like, what? That we looked that shit up. I was like, oh my god,
That's sick too.
ridiculous.
Yo, you learned some shit in TikTok.
Well, they said TikTok was supposed to be made for unstable people. The
Well,
owner of
remember that it
TikTok,
was it was something else. It was musically when it first came out.
yeah, the owner of TikTok said it was made for unstable people.
Damn.
They
They did.
actually, I saw it on the news today that they're trying to ban it. They actually really trying to ban it.
They
They
tried not
want
too long
Google.
ago already. They
They
tried last
want
year.
Google and Apple. I think Google and Apple. They want them to ban it because they were saying that they were harvesting information from the app. And they
Huh.
want so they're looking to push to ban it again. I remember
I
they
know.
tried it before. They
I
got
think they're just trying to come up with their own, so they want to shut down their competition. Because TikTok is huge now. I think TikTok is even bigger than
huge.
Facebook or any other
But
social
TikTok
media.
is
Instagram.
racist as fuck.
Oh, that's the
TikTok is
part of the
racist as
TikTok
fuck.
you go
Because
falling into. Yeah, you do have people that are
yeah, I
straight
mean,
out blatant. They just let themselves know that they are racist and they don't
well, you
care.
have that one chick. What's her name? Anika, who had an original song on TikTok,
Yeah.
and this white guy. You could use other people's sound, and you just do like a duet. So this
Mm-hmm.
white dude used her sound, but he sung it himself. Like he did a cover of her song, which is her
Right.
song. She created the song, and they ended up muting her, and letting and still leaving his song on. So
Really?
they muted the original creator, and they let the dude who's white who's imitating her song. They left his song up. So there's a whole big thing on TikTok of how they trying to unmute hers. Because if you go now on her page, her song is still muted, and his song is still not muted. It
And
should be,
she's the original.
and she's the original. She's actually going on tours and stuff and singing it, and it's like everybody's like sharing her music, letting people know this is the original creator. I even shared it myself, that she's the original creator and that she needs to get the credit and for TikTok to
Is he, what do
mute
you call it?
his.
Is he what's that word? Certified? What is it on TikTok when you get
I think he is big. I think he's a big dude. I think he is a big dude. But he's the right color. It's crazy. So how you do that? Like how you mute the original creator and yet you take down.
well, that was happening also a couple years ago with this girl that she blew up, also a white girl that blew up on TikTok with the dance Renegade. Remember that? It was a couple years ago. I forgot her name now, but she got millions of followers, and she took to that dance that a young black girl
Create.
made the dance for Renegade, and the white chick, the young girl, she wound up being on TV, showing the dance to people on TV, but yet the girl that made it was not getting any credit for it. I think they even went to court or something like that for it, because it's like this girl invented the dance for that to that sound Renegade, and somebody else took a credit. So yeah,
And
I could
Miko.
see what you say about TikTok.
Yeah. That's right. So that's her song,
Mm.
and there's this white dude who's singing it. So if you go to
He
her
changed it a
page,
little bit, or what? He changed it?
no, I just shared it. This
No,
is
no, the dude that did it, that he changed
he just sang it. He just sang it
the same way.
the same way. It almost sounds just like her, but it's him. You know it's him singing.
Right.
But all he did was just sing it. It's crazy. Like what the fuck?
Mm.
I'm trying to see if I can find him because his
Yeah,
name
because
is
we'll
on
get muted. We'll get muted on that song up there.
So this is her song. It's on her page. It's actually muted. She took it down.
That happens a lot. The actual creators of videos or
See,
whatever don't get the credit.
that's
Uh,
her singing it. It's muted. It's still muted. That's when she first put the song out. She did it like that. That shit has 3.5 million. It's still muted. Sad.
mm. It'll be back up. If enough people complain, they should be putting they should put it back up.
Shut up.
So Blunt, we weren't finished. We weren't finished with the crazy
Oh, there's
sexual
more.
games. Yeah, we got one more. We
There's
got
more,
one.
and there's more.
We got one more.
What up,
So
Salvatore? Okay.
what do you think about when you keep going with the same way? What do you think about when you hear petting zoo? He froze. Well, when you hear petting zoo, you know, kids going to the zoo, they have a little area, or your pet farm animals, tame farm animals. Blunt, you got to get back, Blunt. We're almost finished, bro. We're almost finished, and you froze on me. Okay, so let me continue until he pops back up. So this is called a Panamanian petting zoo. We go from Kentucky, now we're going to Panama. So the Panamanian petting zoo usually follows the Kentucky Klondike bar. And what is a Panamanian petting zoo? Should never have asked. So you read that, right? Okay, waiting for Blunt. Blunt's popping up on his other computer. Let's see we come up. Come on up, Blunt. Where you at, Blunt? Oh man, what is this?
You still there?
Yeah, I got music playing here now. Oh my god. Siri, stop. Can you hear the music? What the hell? Oh no.
I hear you now.
You hear music?
I don't know. It's like freezing up.
Oh, I can't stop this. Stop. Okay, so Blunt's gone again. Oh man. All right, folks. So anyway, Panamanian petting zoo. When one forces one partner to pick up the nuts and corn. Oh, there you go. He's back. And he disappeared again. And
Yeah.
he's back. There you go. All right, Blunt. So this is a
Kicking me out
Panamanian petting zoo,
twice.
Blunt. When one forces one partner to pick up the nuts and corn out of a bowel movement. So this is after you've done the Kentucky Klondike bar, which is frozen. I guess that whoever's
What's going on?
dropping this would have to have eaten nuts and corn. I don't know. And yeah, check it out. You pick the nuts and corn, you put them into a cup or a dish, and you throw them on the bed. You throw that on the bed, and you have the your partner eat them like a petting zoo animal. You can't make this stuff up. And Blunt's gone again. We almost made it. Well, we should have ended it at 45 minutes. That would have been good. So, folks, Blunt's having some issues with his computer. He's been having some issues for a while now. He keeps trying to come back, and just want to wait for him. And then that's all she wrote. Guess that's all she wrote. I don't see him coming up. Oh, I don't see him coming up. There you go. There you go. All right, you back?
Yeah, my shit acting up, bro.
Yeah, man. We shouldn't have gone trying to hit that hour, man. It's like you heat up or
Acting up.
something. But yeah, Blunt, I don't know if you missed it. The Panamanian petting zoo froze again. All right. We'll give it a I'll give it a little bit, see if he comes back, folks. And that's basically all we have for this show. We were supposed to have a specialist. Just bring it and let you guys know right now. We've been trying to fight for the MTA to get ABA for the employees that have children on the spectrum. Okay, we've been talking about this in 2019, I believe, when we first started talking about it, and we're supposed to have a therapist. A couple other people want to join us. Have some questions, so we ask that you please continue sharing the fund rate, the survey that we have. We'll have it linked up because we want to continue getting more people to sign that survey. And it kind of weird for me to talk about this after everything that we just went through, but just to let you guys know that they were supposed to be in today. We didn't get the confirmation, so therefore we'll see if they're back on next time. and we'll have them live here. Yeah, Blunt's gone. Okay, so no, I guess I'm doing this one on my own now. I'm gonna leave you guys with a video that basically says how I feel about what we just talked about, and maybe how you guys may feel after what we've just talked about. Let's see, is we back again? You back? All right. So before you leave, you just want to drop that video with Shane telling the guys about, for those that may feel a little messed up about the what you guys just heard about the things that we just talked about, those crazy sexual games that I don't know where they come from. But we'll be back next time. Hopefully we'll have the ABA therapist. And what's up? You good? Looks like we
I
lost.
should acted up, man. So
all right, so here's the video, and we'll see you next time, guys. And with that said, I'm Brooklyn Pete. And he's your boy Blunt. And that's the end of our show, guys. See you next time. Check this out.
I don't know what it is, but my shit on there.